Jimmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And the next movie ranking I'm going to be doing for you is my ranking of all the horror movies that I have seen so far in 2019. Even though 2019 is coming to a close, there are still some horror movies that I want to see. I have 10 more that I want to see um, before I close out 2019. But for right now, I'm going to give you my ranking of all 18 horror movies that I have seen so far in 2019, from my least favorite to my favorite. But I just want to point out that I enjoyed all of these movies. I didn't hate um, not one of these movies except for one, and that will be number 18. So sit back and relax, and let's have a lot of fun with this ranking. And in the comment section below, give me your ranking of all the horror movies you've seen so far this year. And let's just have a lot of fun with it. And remember, this is my list, my ranking, and we're all going to have different opinions. And there may be movies on here that you guys have never seen. And I'm sure there's movies that are on your list that I haven't seen as well. So let's just sit back and have a lot of fun with this. Coming in at number 18 is The Dead Don't Die. Really disappointed with this movie. I did reviews for all these movies. They're on my channel. You can look for those and listen to them at your leisure. But I was really disappointed with this movie, especially with the star power in it. Number 17 is The Prodigy. Number 16 is The Curse of La Llorona. This is another movie in the Conjuring universe. I enjoyed it. Linda Cardellini, I love her character in the movie, and the kids in the movie were really good as well. I like the jump scares and everything, but yeah, it comes in at number 16. Number 15 is Ma. Ma was a really good movie. I think the trailers really spoiled the movie for me personally, which is why I'm not going to be watching any more trailers for horror movies, except the first one. Usually it's a teaser. For example, when Halloween Kills, that first trailer comes out, I'll watch it and that's it, because they tend to ruin the movie for you with more trailers. You know, if they give you 3 trailers, you're going to see a good portion of the movie. And so I'm not going to watch them anymore, with the exception of the first one. But majority of the time, once I read the little synopsis of the movie, that will determine whether or not I'm going to watch it regardless. So, but yeah, Ma comes in at number 15. It should have been longer. But outside of that, though, I enjoyed the performances, and I did enjoy the movie. Number 14 is Happy Death Day to You. I love the first movie. I love the second one even more. It's a lot of fun. You can't take it serious or anything, and just have a lot of fun with it. And I did. I enjoyed this movie, and I hope we get a third one. Coming in at number 13 is Three from Hell. Um, this is the third movie in the Devil's Rejects trilogy. Of course, you had the first one, House of a Thousand Corpses, then Devil's Rejects, and then Three from Hell. Rest in peace, Sid Haig, who I just loved in these first 2 movies. His health deteriorated, and he was only able to do a little short stint in this movie. And but we got introduced to new characters, and of course we have the same 2 from the previous movies, which are played by Bill Moseley and Sherry Moon Zombie. I loved their characters, and I love this movie. I'm a huge fan of Rob Zombie and what he in his direction. He's different than most of your horror directors, and I love his movies. So, 13 from Hell comes in, or 13 from Hell, 3 from Hell comes in at number 13. Number 12 is Haunt. Number 11 is Escape Room. Love this movie. I love people being put in scenarios where they got to fight for their lives. Just like the Saw franchise, which I'm a huge fan of. I think Escape Room It's going to have many more sequels, and I cannot wait to see the next movie in this franchise. Coming in at number 10 is Scariest Stories to Tell in the Dark. I really enjoyed this movie. I definitely thought it could have been better, but I love the story. The characters were really good. Uh, Casting was really good, and I just overall I enjoyed the movie. Uh, my favorite part, and this is a spoiler, so you might want to mute this part, but the girl with the uh, um, bugs in her cheek, I thought was fantastic, really creepy, and that definitely was my favorite part of this movie. Uh, but yeah, it could have been better, but still a very enjoyable watch. Coming in at number 9 is Pet Cemetery. I really enjoyed this remake. Uh, John Lithgow was really good in this movie, and I love the performances. I love what they did to this movie. They changed a lot of things up, especially the third act. I really loved, and the ending to this movie was fantastic. Uh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see if they make a sequel. Who knows? You never know. Number 8 is Crawl. Crawl is a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend this one. You have a daughter who, during a hurricane, is searching for her father, and he is trapped in his house and being held there by crocodiles. And it is a fight for survival for these two. Can they make it out of the house? And can they survive until they get help? You'll just have to watch the movie to find out, but it's a fantastic movie. Definitely one of the best of the year. Coming in at number 7 is Annabelle Comes Home. I am a huge fan of the Conjuring franchise. Along with, I love the Annabelle trilogy of movies. Uh, and this is no exception. The characters, the kids in this movie, I thought were great. The writing and directing, phenomenal. And I enjoyed the third movie in this trilogy. I really did. Dolls creep me out. Ever since I watched the original Poltergeist with the clown, clowns, dolls, just very, very creepy. Number 6 is Child's Play. Another, this will be a reboot. We have a new voice for Chucky, voiced by Mark Hamill, who I thought did a great job. I love the new look of Chucky, and I loved this movie. The kills in this movie were fantastic. Had just much better than the original as far as the kills go. As far as the movie, the original is still a little bit better, but I love this movie. I love what they did with it. This is another Christmas themed horror movie, and I had a blast with it. I hope we get another movie. I really do. Coming in at number 5 is Ready or Not. This is another that's the best of the year. Quick synopsis of this movie is the bride to be, she gets married, and on their wedding day, they have to play this game, or she does. She's got to play this game. It's a tradition in their family. It could be anything from checkers to, I wasn't even say Monopoly, whatever. But the game she has chosen is hide and seek. And so she has to hide out from the other family members and basically survive until morning. She's being hunted. That's what this movie's about. It's phenomenal, especially the third act. Just top notch. Definitely one of the best horror movies of the year. Coming in at number 4 is Us. Jordan Peele's sophomore follow-up to Get Out, which was a phenomenal movie. This one, just as good. and this is about the whole doppelganger thing. And I had a blast with this movie, especially the ending, the twist ending. Oh my god, did not see that coming, and I love this movie. I thought it was a great follow up to his first film, and I cannot wait to see what he does moving forward. He is now one of my favorite horror directors, and like I said, I can't wait to see what he does for his next movie. Coming in at number 3 is Midsummer. Uh, this movie is creepy as hell. Uh, it's kind of like a cult film where you have a group of people who are just a bunch of freaks. They do a lot of creepy things, and this is no exception. This is one messed up movie, but it is freaking awesome. The cinematography in this movie alone is worth the watch. I love the part where they have all the flowers and stuff. It's so beautiful. Uh, I can't say enough about it. But yeah, the cinematography is freaking gorgeous. And this is just a great movie, in my opinion. Sorry about that. I'm losing my voice here. Coming in at number 2, we have It Chapter 2. Again, I love what they did with this movie. We have the grown-up characters now, and telling the second part of the story. Uh, it has come back. It's 27 years later since the first movie, and so they got to come back to Derry and take care of him for once and for all. And I loved it. Bill Hader, Ewan McGregor uh, were phenomenal in this movie. Or not Ewan McGregor. Oh God, drawing a blank on his name. Uh, for the life of me, I can't remember his damn name. I get him confused with Ewan McGregor all the time, but uh, I know what his name. I know what he is. Uh, but regardless, I loved this movie. I love the characters. I'm trying to think of his name. Uh, Let me know in the comment section below what the gentleman's name is. Um, he was in Split, of course, and James McAvoy. I believe that's who it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's who it is. But regardless, this is a great follow-up to the first chapter, and I enjoyed it. The special effects, the separation of the characters, and then telling their own uh, little bit of a story, and then Bill Hader's uh, part in this movie was phenomenal, and what he sees, man, it really got me. It was freaking creepy as hell. But It Chapter 2 is great, and there's talks that they're going to make a third film. So we'll just have to see. But I loved It Chapter 2. Definitely check it out. And my number one favorite horror movie, slasher movie that I've seen this year so far is Brightburn. Brightburn really caught me by surprise. I knew this was going to be a dark version of Superman. You have this little kid who's not from this world. This couple takes him in and raise him, but he eventually starts to become a little bad in this movie, and eventually it leads him to not trusting anybody and just taking people out. And the kills in this movie are freaking phenomenal, and I love this film. I hope we get a sequel. I would love to see a follow-up to this movie. Um, the young actor who played um, Brightburn, I thought was phenomenal, and I would love to see more of his work, and would love to see a follow-up to this movie. It's just a great movie. Definitely check out Brightburn if you haven't seen it. But there you have it. That is my ranking of all 18 horror movies that I have seen so far this year from my least favorite to my favorite. So, in the comment section below, did you agree with my list? Did you not agree with it? Let me know, and let me know your guys' uh, ranking of horror movies you've seen so far this year, from your least favorite to your favorite. And remember, this is my list. It's all subjective. So let's just have a good time with this. And yeah, just let me know. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, subscribe today for more content. If you like this, hit that like button and share this video on your social media as you see fit to. Other than that, I'm going to get off here and let my voice rest. And I will see you guys next time for next movie reviews, which I'll probably wait another day or two before I do some more movie reviews. But I will be watching Rambo Last Blood tomorrow. So look forward to that review here in the next couple of days. But thank you for watching, and check you later.